And we come to our last demo for today, which is, I think, a really interesting one. And we will hear from Riley at AltStore for the world's first federated app store.
Cool. Thanks. Okay, yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Riley Testut. I'm the CEO and co-founder of AltStore. So yeah, super excited to be here today and show you what we're doing. So let me share my screen. Cool. Can y'all see everything? Can y'all see
Yes,
stuff?
yes, we can.
Excellent. Okay, we're going on. Okay, so yes, I'm CEO of AltStore. Very, very briefly, AltStore is an alternative app store for iOS that we launched last year in Europe, thanks to the Digital Markets Act. Because for the first time ever, we can have alternative app stores. It's really cool. So you can see our webpage here. It's not too interesting. We have a bunch of apps. The whole reason I made AltStore was to distribute my own app Delta because it's an emulator. Apple wouldn't allow it in the App Store, so we had to build our own app store to get out there, and then they changed the App Store rules to allow it. But so anyway, you can see our apps, but that's not too interesting. What I really want to focus on today is, you know what an app store is. I want to show you our new support, which is Fediverse support. So you can see at the top, we have this brand new banner, see more, explore Alt.store. Let's go here. So off the bat, you can see, one, it's a Mastodon server, but two, to what we're saying, it's a public feed of all the stuff you can see in AltStore. So you don't need to be in the app anymore to see what's going on. You can see we have some apps, we have some updates, a bunch of things. Let's start here. Here's an app called Stick Bridge. It's a nerdy app to do cool stuff on your system. And if we scroll through, we can see there's an update to it here. We can see last week there's an update to Fortnite because we have Fortnite on our store and they're federated out. We can see a news item right here for Delta 2.0 that we put in our store. And we can see the update itself for Delta 2.0. Just an app. Okay, so let's go into one of these accounts. So just like Mastodon, AltStore is also decentralized. There's not a list of apps in AltStore. It's up to developers to host their own apps on their server, and then they make a source, which then users add to their AltStore. So similar to a Mastodon instance. So what we do here is every account on our Mastodon server represents a source, a developer source. So this is Syzyx source. And if we scroll here, we can see the pinned posts represent the apps on this source. So here's one app called Web A11Y for improving web accessibility. Awesome. We love that. Or we can go here. We can see another app from the same developer on the same source, customized search engine. So now you can customize the search engine on your phone, do stuff like hiding AI summaries. We all hate that. Really cool stuff like that. And then most importantly, right here at the top is the source URL. Users copy this, they add to AltStore, and then all these apps will appear in AltStore. Okay, so cool. So that's basically the website. However, this is so much more than just a website. This is an ActivityPub server. So what makes this really cool is you can actually follow these accounts from any Fediverse account. You can follow it from Threads, you can follow it from Mastodon. We even bridge to Blue Sky thanks to BridgieFed, and you can follow from Blue Sky. So I'm going to show you what that looks like, hopefully. So you can see here, my phone. I'm going to open my preferred Fediverse client or Mastodon client, Ivory. So my account, I'm a little behind on my tweets, on my toots. I've followed a bunch of apps from my server or from our server, and I've made a list for them called AltStore Pal. So we can go here, and you can see basically the same stuff that's on the website. You can see apps. I'm following some different apps, so it's slightly different curated, bunch of stuff. We can see Stux. Stux has some apps in AltStore. The manager of mstndn.social, really awesome person. So we keep scrolling through. We see Fortnite. Okay, so we come to here. Here's AltStore source in Ivory. You can see also pinned posts. So for time's sake, I'm going to scroll to Delta. So this is Delta, the app on the Fediverse viewed through Ivory. You can see the app description, whatever. So I'm going to now comment on this app. Hello, FediForum. I can type. Cool. Hello, FediForum. Post it. And just like that, I've now commented on this app through the Fediverse. So that is based on functionality we announced yesterday. We now have a server, you can reply to it, you can follow it, and that's cool. Of course, this is only half the story. We also want to update AltStore itself to show all these interactions in-app and also let you comment directly in AltStore and reply there. So for the rest of my time, I'll show you the very much work in progress build of AltStore we have with this integration. So we open AltStore, and then if it loads, hopefully, we wait to load. Cool, excellent. So you can see the news tab. So the same news items you just saw on the website. We have Delta 2.0 coming soon, Delta camera. Don't have that much time though, so I'm gonna skip through this. Here is our app store. You can browse. You can see, yeah, some apps by stocks. We're gonna go to games section. Oh, not Fortnite. We're gonna go scroll through. We're gonna go, you can see, yeah, Fall Guys, Rocket League. Here's Delta. So here is what an app looks like in AltStore. Here's the Delta store page. Some cool blurring effects. The app description, all the stuff you'd expect, kind of not interesting, just normal App Store stuff, permissions. The cool thing about it is, and we have more, but brand new button at the top. What does it do? Tap it, and then, whoa, it's all the comments from the Fediverse right there, and including the one I just did today right now. So this is very bare bones, but you can see how much more we can do with this once we add it throughout the whole app. And yeah, just very excited to build this all out. That's basically it. It goes away. Cool.